What's good, YouTube peeps and barbecue freaks? So I went to the store looking to find or pick up some buttermilk, and they're completely out. I actually went to two stores and they were completely out. And I need this buttermilk for a recipe that I'm making, and I figured why not make my own? So that's what we're going to do today. I'm going to show you how I just learned how to make buttermilk. Extremely simple. I had no clue, and which is this recipe is going to be perfect because a lot of times I'll buy a whole container of buttermilk and only use a few ounces and the rest goes to waste. So if you ever need buttermilk for a recipe and you don't have any, I'm almost going to guarantee you have the two ingredients in your home that you need to make some homemade buttermilk. So that's what we're going to do today. I'm going to show you what I'm going to use to make it extremely simple. Let's get started. So to make homemade buttermilk, you need two things. One, some whole milk. And I'm going with 1 cup of whole milk. So for every 1 cup of whole milk, you're going to add one of two things. Either 1 teaspoon of distilled white vinegar, and if you do not have that, 1 teaspoon of lemon juice. That is it. Very simple. I'm going to use the white vinegar, the distilled white vinegar. So I have 1 cup of whole milk. I'm going to take 1 teaspoon of distilled white vinegar. We're going to add that to the milk, and in 5 to 10 minutes, this milk should start clumping up a little bit, similar to buttermilk or thickening up. That is it. There's something about the acid in the milk that turns this into buttermilk. We're going to see if it works. First time making it. Again, 1 cup of, actually slightly over a cup of milk, but that's fine. 1 teaspoon of distilled white vinegar, and if you don't have that, 1 teaspoon of lemon juice. We're going to let this sit 5 to 10 minutes. We'll take a look at it and see how the consistency of this milk has changed. All right, so it's been 10 minutes. This milk and and vinegar mix has been sitting. I don't know if you can make this out, but this is definitely kind of thickened up, and it looks exactly like buttermilk. So I'm gonna say, let's give it a, yeah, that's buttermilk. Something about the acid that mixes with the milk, I guess, it turns it into buttermilk, but it looks exactly like buttermilk. So again, if you're ever out of buttermilk, don't have any, you have some whole milk, some distilled white vinegar, or some lemon juice. This is something you can make at home. Now keep in mind, this is not a time to use like apple cider vinegar or a red wine vinegar. You want to make sure you stick with distilled white vinegar. That's what I'm told, so I'm passing that along. Anyway, I think this was a success. We're going to use this in some blue cheese for another recipe video that I have coming up. This should be good. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys next time.